What is your occupation?
I am a chef.
How long have you been a chef and how did you become one?
I started cooking when I was about 19. I decided to do that instead of work in a factory or something similar.
What kind of places have you worked?
Hotels, restaurants, coffee shops, industrial places like I worked at the DB breweries and the staff cafeteria there. You can get work in lots of places. You can start your own business. You can run your own business. You can do it in the military. It's a good place to learn if you want to be a chef, to get into the armed forces and become a chef that way. They'll teach you how to cook industrial style for thousands of people.
How much would you normally get paid?
Generally, chefing is the lowest paid trade, right down the bottom. There are some restaurants that you're able to learn a lot of money in, but the average chef working in the average kitchen gets the minimum pay of what the trade is, which is not much more above the lowest paid wage of all. And they have you working from early morning till late at night, sometimes all night. Sometimes you get put into a situation where you've got to do breakfast shift and you work there for 4 hours and then you have a few hours off during the day and then you're back on at night and you've got to do the night shift and do another 4 hours. So your day's taken up from maybe 5 o'clock in the morning till sometimes midnight at night, and you're still only getting paid for doing 8 hours. So it can be a lot of hard work for very, very little monetary reward. But at the end of the day, we can cook all sorts of amazing food. We can make a living with a barbecue on the side of the road. You know, making sandwiches if you have to. But unless you actually own a business, chances are you're not going to make a lot of money. And even if you do own it, it's hard work. It's a lot of hard work.
What are different pros and cons of being a chef other than that?
Because of the hours that you work, which is shift work, you can quite often be working on the weekend and over public holidays. So more often than not, you have time off during the day to do things like you might have to see a doctor or a lawyer or a banker or something, and you're going to have time off during the day because of the hours that you work. Instead of just having the weekends off, you'll have time off during the week. We quite often work over public holidays, and that's when the pay's good. Generally get double pay. You never go hungry when you're at work. You usually feed on the job. If you go and work in a hotel situation, you quite often get accommodation, so you quite often get cheap or free accommodation. You get a job on a cruise line or a super rich mega yacht and earn thousands and thousands of dollars a week if you're in the right place. You know, cooking for the very wealthy.
And what are some of your favourite dishes to cook?
Probably the mains. I prefer cooking the what's on the mains and the menu. The hot stuff, you know, using the fry pans and fire compared to making the salads and things like that, which is kind of nice, but it's a bit more exciting when you're on the front row cooking the mains, cooking the steaks and the chicken and fish and all that sort of stuff.
Thank you.
Today I have with me Liv and Rennie, and today we're going to be asking them some questions. How old is Rennie?
She's 5 years old.
What breed is she?
She's a schnoodle, so a schnauzer cross poodle.
Now we will be seeing some tricks. Liv and Rennie go to dog training school, and Rennie is a agility dog.
And she's pretty.
So on the other side.
Okay, on the basic.
Hi, today we are going to be interviewing the dental team.
What's your favorite thing about being a dentist?
So I'm an oral health therapist. My favourite thing about being an oral health therapist is working with all the kids and providing them with all their dental treatment.
And so I'm the dental assistant, so I assist Kim with what she needs, and my favourite thing would also be working with the children as well.
When did you both decide that you wanted to do this?
I started about 2 years ago, and I've always wanted to be in dental, so even though I never thought about going and doing it, I ended up just in here, and now I love it, yeah.
And I was about 12, so probably about your guys' age when I decided I wanted to do this. So yeah, so I've been doing this for 5 years now. So yeah, we were.
What are some of the hygienic procedures you go through COVID?
So you might have seen, or you'll see when you come in and see us, but we wear lots of protective equipment. So we've got this big white gown that we wear, these big visors, and we've got these really big blue gowns that we have to wear when we're providing treatment as well. And then there's also a lot more wiping down to do. So anything to add?
We do look a bit like aliens when we're wearing them, I think. You know, we have the visors and then the gowns. We're pretty much covered from head to toe, so there's no way really of hopefully that, you know, for the aerosols to get in. Yeah.
What is your favourite sticker and what sticker smells the best?
I have many favourites. Yeah, so one of my favourites, I do. I sit there and I smell them all. And my favourite would probably have to be grape and tutti frutti. Yeah.
And mine would be, the animal stickers are very cute, yeah. And the cinnamon ones, they also smell really nice, yeah. So yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, I have with me some of the leads in the production, Jack, Robert and Elise. Were you happy with the part you were given?
Yeah, pretty happy, but I would have preferred if it was female.
Yeah, I was thrilled. I watched the movie the day before the parts were announced, and I was super happy.
Yeah, I really like my character. I kind of look like an old guy, so it kind of worked out. So yeah, I was very thrilled.
Did you enjoy the rehearsals and practices?
Some of them were boring, but the ones where like I was in were less boring. But I didn't like when we had to do it like lots of times.
Yeah, I enjoyed the rehearsals, especially when I got to skip out on maths class. Yeah.
So it's good fun missing out on some skill. But all the rehearsals were good, but the good ones were the dancing ones. Those were really funny and exciting.
What was your favourite part of the production?
Well, I liked the no roots dance, and I liked the scene where all the trees get cut down, and then like there's the quote in the background with the darkness and stuff.
Why were those your favourite parts?
Because they were quite dramatic and they were choreographed really well, and I liked the lighting in the trees cutting down scene.
I'm gonna have to agree with Elise. My favorite part was the no roots dance. It was just, yeah, it was really well choreographed.
My favorite part was the intro song. That was really good and interesting with all the different parts and microphones. It was cool. Yeah.
How do you think the production went overall?
I think it went pretty well, but on the Let It Grow scene, it was a bit mucky, but we could have done that a bit better, but everything else was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah.
I think it was really great. I love everyone in the school being involved. It was just a great environment.
Thank you for letting me interview you guys.